What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, sorry, totally blocked you there. Let's try that again. All right. What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Everything We Know. This edition will be Horror Made Here. Woohoo! And we're going to be talking about this festival of frights, everything that you will experience on your journey. And now, as a reminder that we are going to be there for October 3rd Media Night. So, it seems like October 5th is already sold out by the time of this recording. So, we will make sure to post videos for those who cannot go October 5th and those who want to go later on in date. All the dates will appear right on our beautiful chests, right like that. So, without further ado, let's just right now go through everything that you can expect from Horror Made Here. Woo. So let's start with the first and foremost, the dark mazes, as they call them. They're not just mazes, they're dark mazes.
Dark mazes.
What's the first one that we got, Mr. E?
We have It.
Oh, It Knows What Scares You.
Okay, It Knows What Scares You. I guess that's the name of it. They say it's not going to be like the It experience, so you'll be experiencing new scares. And it won't be like they had one last year also. They say it won't be like last year, so
yep, it's gonna be brand new. It's gonna be new scenes. Of course, there's gonna be the classic, not scary, scary, very scary,
super spooky,
super ala trooper, and then you're gonna have to open one of the doors. And well, those of you who've seen the movie, you know what happens.
You get yeeted.
So. The coolest thing about this maze is that when you're in the line queue for it, there's gonna be a bunch of Pennywises there.
And Georgies, right?
And Georgies. Pennywise and Georgies are gonna be in the line.
So for those who don't know, the Warner Brothers mazes actually work a little different to like Horror Nights or Fright Fest or Scary Farms.
Yeah.
Because you kind of have a guide when you go through. So just like the Neighbor House experience, if you were able to experience that in on Hollywood and Highland in LA.
If not, watch our video.
Ooh, shameless plug.
iCard right there.
Ooh. Anyways, you're actually guided by a Georgie. We got a pretty good Georgie.
He was very good.
And he guided us through the entire house, and we got spooked on. And it works the same way, from my understanding, at all the mazes here at Horror.
Yeah,
they bring in groups.
I think they're going to be bigger because last year they were only 18 years and older. Now they're 13 years and older. So it's going to be anybody can come now.
This year, attending Horror Made Here is something that they've never done before, but it sounds super cool. It is the Joker's Arkham Asylum is coming to Horror Made Here.
Woo!
Yep.
Video game maze.
Yeah, video game maze. It's really cool. And this is based off of the Arkham Asylum games that Warner Brothers produce on their gaming side of their company.
Yes, they do.
And this includes Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum, and then what was the other one?
Arkham City.
Arkham City. That's right. So basically, a little like brief synopsis that we got at Midsummer Scream was that the Joker has taken over, and he is basically sentencing you to a life of crime in Arkham Asylum. And
his goons.
Him and his goons, and you're gonna meet all kinds of classic DC villains. Now they did say there wasn't going to be a physical Batman, but there will be mentions throughout the maze of Batman's presence in Arkham Asylum.
That's cool.
And weirdly enough, although the Joker sentenced you to time in Arkham Asylum, he's also going to be the one that's going to help you escape Arkham Asylum.
Because he's freaking insane.
Because he's insane. And if that doesn't sound super cool, I don't know what does.
And then the third dark maze, the one that I am so excited for, is the Conjuring Universe, which is going to be different from last year, but will still feature the original Annabelle doll that they had in the movies. Will be right there. Of course, there's going to be Valak, as this one is more based on the second one. And if you were at Midsummer Scream, you already saw the props that they're using. They're using the actual painting that Patrick Wilson did. They are showing Valak, and I'm just
Didn't they say Valak will be in the lines too?
Oh, they said Valak was going to be in the lines. Thank you for remembering. Yes, that's right. So if you haven't seen The Nun yet, don't worry. You're going to see The Nun at Horror Made Here. Now, there's not just some dark mazes coming to Horror Made here. There's some miscellaneous scares, the misc scares, if you will. One of them being
Nightmare on Camp Crystal Lake. Now, this is a very new thing that they're doing. They used to have their little studio tour, right? No, not this time. They will be going.
Why don't you explain what the studio tour was like, though?
Well, okay, the studio tour, you know, you'd be just seeing like kind of scary scenes of, I don't know, just
random people.
Random stuff, you know,
That
like
is
zombies.
goodness, you know, yeah.
Yeah, but this time they're gonna be dropping off at a specific place. It's a very known place for the horror community. It's their lake. It's not just a lake. It's Camp Crystal Lake.
Oh
okay?
no!
But this is not just Jason Voorhees, guys. It's him and Freddy going at it.
Yeah, but
and you are in the way.
Yeah, they're not, it's not Freddy versus Jason, them attacking each other.
No.
They're attacking you!
They're like,
Yeah.
ooh.
They BFFs now.
Yeah.
They like this.
So from what we saw in the concept art, you're going to be going into a Camp Crystal Lake cabin, and on the floor is going to be Freddy, and he's going to be lunging and trying to scratch at you with his...
It seems like a fully like immersed environment that they have because they're taking over. It was their lake and forest area.
Yeah.
That they have on. They usually have on site during the it's used during regular operating hours of the event. But for this one, they're going to be putting a bunch of Freddys and Jasons in there. They're going to be out there scaring. And
Absolutely. Now, another thing for those who might be a little too spooked and need like a safe zone is their Behind the Screams. And what's that about?
Behind the Screams is it's basically a little museum / little information place where, you know, as you know, you are on a working backlot. So what's the coolest thing other than, you know, experiencing mazes and stuff like that? It's history, of course.
Yeah,
and you get to experience all of that in this Behind the Screams, where you're gonna get to see stuff from Tim Burton's, you know, wicked mind that he has. So you're gonna see stuff from When Mars Attacks. You're gonna see The Corpse Bride. You're gonna see Edward Scissorhands, Beetlejuice, stuff like that. And it's basically all filled in this room so that you can enjoy, you can read up on it, you can take pictures with it, and just some fun, cool history stuff of, you know, the history that goes into all this horror.
And then, of course, there is the Exorcist Forbidden Screening.
Now I think I'm most excited for that.
That is so cool. It is going to be a 4D experience in a church, because where else would you watch The Exorcist than in a church?
In a graveyard.
Well, that's probably pretty good too. And when you are in this church, it's not going to be the entire movie. It's going to be an 8-minute best of Pazuzu, essentially. So all the most iconic scenes from The Exorcist, their 8 minutes are going to be put into the screening. You're going to be there. There's going to be vomit smell. There's going to be vomit all over you. There's going to be some cold feelings of...
It's a 4D experience, so you're going to experience everything that goes down.
Everything.
It's going to be real spooky.
Now, of course, when you're going through this event, you're going to get a little hungry, too.
Oh, yeah.
I got hung.
And this is probably the best thing possible for any fan of The Exorcist is having Reagan's pea soup.
Reagan's pea soup.
Split pea soup. And then there's also Mrs. Lovett's meat pies. Now, Mrs. Lovett's meat pies comes from Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. And if you have not seen that musical, if you have not seen the version that was on Netflix with Johnny Depp, I don't think it's on there anymore. But yeah, the Johnny Depp, Helen Bonham Carter version, check that out. That's amazing. That we're gonna be eating people. There's also a live DJ, Ricky Rocks, and then Ricky! Then there's also the ultimate rivalry that depicts two of Warner Brothers' leading ladies that I've always constantly been finding a little bit of their story, and so their ghosts are gonna try and kill each other while you're there. Well, that's gonna be kind of fun to see.
It's gonna be a really fun event. Obviously, they've Warner Brothers have taken their time to, you know, create these mazes, create this event, create all the entertainment and experience that we're going to, you know, fortunate enough to be able to experience on their media night. And again, we're gonna have total coverage of this event. So for those of you who aren't able to go, stick on this channel, and you'll see some cool stuff.
Speaking of experience, the Losers Club, which is like their RIP tour experience, you get, I believe it's 2 free drinks, right? Yeah, you get like 2 free drinks per ticket. Yeah, so join the Losers Club. I think it's fairly cheap, a lot cheaper than RIP, that's for sure.
The Losers Club is the equivalent of the Frequent Fear Pass at Hornets. It's like 170.
Yeah, the price-wise, yeah, it's around there. So, go check that out.
There's also the Lost Boys Arcade.
There is also the Lost Boys Arcade.
There's just so much stuff at Hornet.
Everything's happening.
Yeah.
So go check that out. Of course, the dates, again, here on our chests. And if you like that video, make sure to hit that like button.
You're already on the channel, why don't you subscribe? Join the league. We got all this cool, creative, fun stuff coming your way. So stay tuned.
Got social media, Instagram, TLE Pics, Twitter, TLE Tweets.
And of course, I'm Thomas.
I'm Josue.
I'm Mr. E.
Thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you all very, very soon.